All right, let's talk to Rizwan now, who won obviously the Stonewall tournament. And Rizwan, you've been playing really, really well this year. You've already won the major. You have a clear lead in Player of the Year race, and then you again had a really good showing in Stonewall, as I said earlier. So, what was a big difference this year for you, besides being not the commissioner, I guess?
Yeah, so that has helped. There's no question, not having to organize and do all the work that you've been actually doing this year. I feel like I have improved my driving, the distance and accuracy. It's been a while, trying to improve on it. So some equipment changes that has helped, and then a lot of practice. Plus, I believe I'm putting a little better. I have some clue about putting. I can still do better. Got some tips from a pro. So those two things together and not being involved in the organization of the event, all those have helped for sure.
Great, and I'm glad that you brought up putting because that was one of the big things. Obviously, we all saw in the playoff hole. You made a great putt. So let's walk through that a little bit about that particular playoff round. So you hit a great drive. Jay didn't hit a such a good drive, but at the end you hit the green. But Jay was able to sort of was sitting on three and had a decent short putt for par. So what was going through your mind when you stepped up onto the green? Did you want to finish it? Were you trying to play it safe? Walk us through a little bit about your thought process there.
Yeah, so I expected Jay to actually hit a good chip. He's a good chipper, and I know his game. I've played so much golf with him, so I didn't expect him to goof up on the chip. So I still expected him to make a par. For me, when I walked up, I was just focused on my next putt. And I knew that, if we went to the next hole, I was going to give him a stroke. So that was my biggest opportunity. And I had that putt in the first round. I had that putt, maybe it was a little longer. So I knew that it wasn't breaking. It was a little slow. So I just needed to make sure that get the ball to the hole, which is what I struggled with during the round. I left a lot of putts short. So that's all and there was a lot of people actually, watching. So I suppose there was a lot of pressure, but at the same time, I just sort of in the zone went ahead and made a good putt, made sure that I had all the mechanics correct and just, followed through in my putt and it went in.
No, that was an amazing part, especially under pressure with seeing so many people. And I think that's one of the things that's really amazing about your game is that you have that killer instinct and you go for the kill, which is fantastic. Tell us a little bit quickly about the round itself. What was the inflection point? When did you realize that, oh, you have a chance at actually finishing up on the leaderboard?
Fessa, it's funny. I never look at the leaderboard. In fact, I try my best not to look at it. I knew I was playing decent. I wasn't playing spectacular. I didn't have, birdies through the round. I think maybe I had one birdie up until, throughout the whole round. So it wasn't a great round, but it was a steady round. And towards the end, I just wanted to make pars. And if I could squeeze a birdie, then that would have been a bonus. I saw Shirazi and Durai in front of me, actually. When I was standing on the seventh, there was a bit of a wait. So I saw Durai hit a bad shot. I think he made a bogey. Shirazi still hit a good shot. So I knew that it was Shirazi's tournament to lose, not to pick on him, but he goofed up on the last hole, which, all of us have done at one point or another. I've had my share of mess ups in a tournament. So I guess he left the window open for me and Junaid to show up on the top. I did not know when I walked off the 18th green. I didn't even go to the scorer's table. I let Nadeem take the scorecard, and then somebody yelled from a distance. I think it was Jay who said that, "Hey, you and I are tied for the lead, so we may be going to the playoffs."
Great. No, that's fantastic, and you held it together, obviously. And I think that's a lesson that we learned from Jay's game as well. And it's a theme throughout those calls. So once again, congratulations, you're a champion, and best of luck in the Tournament of Champions, which is sort of the next big thing on your plate now. And keep playing well, my friend.
Thank you, Faisal. Thanks for the opportunity, and thank you again, and all the organizers for keep on doing it through a tough year. We know that the way the situation is with the COVID and the golf courses closing and the card sharing and all that. I think you guys are doing still a great job. So and we're still having a strong year.
That means a lot. Thank you.
Thanks, Faisal.